Hey folks, welcome back to Rise of Devours Children, a custom campaign for StarCraft 1. My name is Jay, let us continue. We played the prologue last time, so Mission 1, Secret Experiments. The Confederacy, not learning from its mistakes, still tries to experiment with the Zerg, but their new plan will only enrage the ultimate Zerg beast. Sir, our scanners have detected a large Zerg force near our position. They seem to have infested a nearby Confederate outpost and are approaching the installation. For what I see, these Zerg aren't fighting at full strength. They appear to be focusing on some kind of egg or chrysalis in the middle of their base. These readings are very interesting. The Zerg within this chrysalis is nothing like we've seen before and is immensely powerful. But sir, we have to evacuate this facility immediately. The Zerg are preparing to attack us and we risk a severe loss of our archives and... Silence. If we manage to steal this creature from the Zerg and learn its secrets, the Confederacy might return to its former glory and wipe out the Sons of Korhal once and for all. This isn't up for debate. Mobilize our forces to attack the Zerg and don't harm the chrysalis. I need it intact. Alright, so we have an antagonist. Confederate science man. Of course, sir, as you wish. Damn fool. He'll get us all killed. Alright, get the chrysalis with an SCV, bring it back to the installation. Interesting, we're going to be playing as the Confederacy. Okay, well, hopefully we don't have to fight against Devours Adult at any point, because that thing is terrifying. Let's just get mining, bump up that game speed. Ooh, and we've got the cool ghosts with the shields. A small group of Confederate troops will arrive to aid you every 5 minutes. The layout of this base certainly looks interesting. I guess let's load some fellows up into bunkers. Everywhere. Here and... here. Let's just move some of these other units kind of out to the front to be prepared for units that are coming from this direction. And these ghosts can come on down here. I see some more minerals on the minimap in the bottom right. Let's just kind of be prepared. It looks like we have 3 entrances. So let's get going. And what was our goal again? Get to the chrysalis. This map is pretty large. It looks like we have a little bit of vision here, and we're just surrounded by sunken colonies. We've located several structures that seem to be spawning Zerg. If we destroy them all, we should stop some of the enemy waves. Okay, maybe that's the... I'm going to assume that's the brown Zerg coming in here. That just sort of makes the most sense to me right now. Let's just keep making SCVs, and let's grab U-238 shells and get mining on this gas as much as possible. And we want to get to, I guess, a mech-based army pretty quickly. Let's see what we have. We have a ton of supply depots already, which is absolutely wonderful. We have double engineering bays. We do have a science facility, only covert ops. Let's see exactly what we can do here. Ah, okay, so there's no advanced construction, so we're only going to be able to make biological units. That's actually an interesting little touch here. But we can also make ghosts, so it's kind of like tier 1 plus good ghosts, like really good ghosts, because they've got that really cool shield ability. All right, let's go ahead and start our +1. We might as well get to +3 as fast as possible. Ooh, 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 ooh! We've got our 3 really cool Marines. All right, let's bring these over here. Maybe we'll split them up. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. I guess we just want to start making Marines as soon as possible. Keep saturating this. Another thing on these maps is I noticed in the README file is that there's secrets on every map, and Vorgozz left a little hint for each map, which I think is great. And this one, I don't have it up, but I just looked at it. I just closed it before starting this, and it was something like right behind you, or check your back door, or something like that. So maybe it's probably somewhere in the base. All right, get him, SCV. Chase him around. We might as well take a ghost and go and shoot this thing. So it seems like those brown Zerglings are sort of on a semi-suicide mission because they just run by stuff. Okay, I guess let's move a ghost down here and help pick off Zerglings that decide to run by. Let's keep this up. Let's go ahead and get some comsat stations so that we can start scouting the area. Just cancel these, that's fine. And I don't really need to be repairing this. This timer, I assume, is for the Confederate troops. So after we get everything going here, that's when I'll start moving out. So I guess let's just start making a bunch of Marines. Just a bunch of Marines. I'm probably going to make a bunch more barracks as well. Just Marines and medics and Marines and ghosts. And, well, for ghosts, we're going to need a covert ops. We cannot lose this science facility. If we lose it, then we can't remake it. Okay, let's go ahead and hotkey my comsat station and then get another one. Okay, that should be pretty good. I guess let's get a refinery here, though I don't quite need it. And then I want to grab just a bunch more barracks. Okay, so maybe it's back here. Can we even get back here? We have no access to... I wonder if it's something like float a command center back here and build an SCV to get it, or something like that. I also don't know what we're going to get for it. The Confederacy is just moving right by this stuff. Oh, dear, there's infested Terrans. We should be okay, especially with ghosts. Let's just go ahead and start throwing down more barracks. I'm going to get like 4 or 5 more barracks, maybe even more. We can certainly afford them. Ooh, the Confederacy's moving out in this direction. There's some Zerglings that are getting kind of stuck here. So maybe like check up here or over here, also where the secret may be. So I think what I'm gonna do is grab a small group of units here, and then let's come on over to the left and try to see if we can find what we can find. Meanwhile, these barracks are getting built. And we just want to get more and more of this crap. I mean, it's not crap, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, we can get pretty much every ghost ability possible. The only one that I think we were going to benefit from is ocular implants, so let's grab that. Meanwhile, let's take this group of units and see if maybe it's up here. Ooh, ooh! Look at Big Jaybo. Excuse me? Okay, well, that did nothing for us. Let's head back here. Maybe we'll have to... I'll come back to that. I know it's there. It's a little flag. I don't know exactly what we're going to be using that for, but I'll think about maybe... how we're going to use that. I'm also tempted to just make a bunch more command centers so that I can make more. I mean, I have a ton of money, so just do it and get a bunch of, Can I nuke on this map? Maybe I should just get a bunch of nukes, or maybe get a bunch of, just comsat stations. So let's do that. Let's just get some more command centers. We'll make nukes or comsat stations. We will see. I'm leaning towards just making comsat stations. I mean, it doesn't seem like the enemy AI is particularly challenging to deal with at this point, so I think we're in pretty good shape. I'm just going to get more barracks. Really can't hurt. And what I can do is just start... I mean, here's the thing. We only have tier 1 units, right? So we might as well... Well, minus ghosts. So we might as well just start pumping out Marines and pushing out in every direction and getting rid of those... I'm assuming it's the brown spawning pools that's doing this. We just get rid of all of those quickly, and maybe we'll take some pressure off of ourselves. Not that the enemy attacks are super challenging to deal with, but what we can do is start scanning along the top of the map. Just to see. All right, there's another one. Let's keep just kind of scanning across the top of the map with my other comsat station. Let's see. Okay, there's a ramp. Looks like, oh, there's lurkers too. This is, okay, well, I'm definitely going to make more comsat stations because there's lurkers and we don't have any mobile detection. Okay, so let's just kind of change the rally point here and just make medics and Marines. I'm having a stroke of genius, but it hasn't quite formulated in my mind yet. I'm having a stroke of genius. I think I know what to do here. But I don't want to really say it until I know it's going to work. But this is going to be... It's worth a try, all right? So the secret is a flag. Can we pick it up? We can. Okay. All I can imagine to do with this is move it over here. I really have no idea. Maybe I would take it over to the Chrysalis and it would do something. I have no idea. We might as well try this for now, and then we'll just keep making Marines. What do you want? Wait, where did you find that? I lost it yesterday. Give it to me. I'll reward you with... Oh, you guys, go get the Chrysalis now. Reinforcements, maybe more of those. Ah. Oh, cool. I think the implication here is that the red units are Cerberus, which is pretty cool. What I'm gonna do is just start. Let's get this show on the road. All right. Again, these units are all completely replaceable. Let's just start moving out in this direction. The Confederacy just wasted their attacks. I don't care if this Confederate troops die, but it's really cool that we have them. Unidentified Goliath. That's pretty neat. That's a neat little Easter egg. Okay, well that's cool. That's cool to know. I'm glad I tried that because I was just like, yeah, sure, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Give me some medics and Marines down here. We're going to start pushing into the bottom right. Yeah, see, this is what I was saying. You know, between the medics and the fact that we can get up to what looked like 3-3 eventually. Can we get 3-3? To be honest, I just made that up. Well, we're about to find out. Oh, my word. Okay, let's get 3-3, and then just keep doing this. Just keep doing this. Alrighty, and then we'll just keep pushing in another direction as well. Alright, well, I'm glad I found the Easter egg. I'm going to make it a bit of a goal to find them, and if I can't find them, I'll look in the maps to see if I can find the triggering to see exactly where they're supposed to be. I prefer not to do that, but, you know, I do have a a commitment to finding stuff like that. I don't know why, but I'm sure people want to see it, and I'm intrigued. I'm sure. I mean, in this, it gives us a direct benefit, so I say why not? All right, let's get those. Let's get one nuke silo, and I'll get even more command centers. Where's a good spot? Up there is fine. Okay, so we want to hotkey these to 7 and 8, and I guess let's keep getting those ghost upgrades. We're gonna need probably cloaking if we want to properly nuke. And then let's take this group of units and just start pushing to the bottom left, kind of clear out this weird glitch group of Zerglings and see what's in the bottom left, because I know that we're clearly surrounded here. Let's just keep cleaning this out from the top to bottom and kind of open up an area and decide whether we want to go from the top or from the bottom. Okay, there is a spawning pool down here, so we're going to be pushing out in this direction. We'll send a medic down there. And nuke silo coming up. I mean, this base is huge. I don't know how long it would legitimately take to push our way through it. Let's just start spending our money, get some ghosts. Just get a big old group of ghosts. That could be pretty interesting, right? And sure, fire bats too. And then just kind of flesh out these queues with Marines. We have money, we might as well be spending it. These Zerglings are still spawning. They're still spawning, which is definitely a concern to me. Maybe... Okay, this is one of two things. The triggering is broken, or we have to destroy every single one. And I really don't know which. Okay, let's start pushing into this middle area. Let's even get my Cerberus units in there. Alrighty, and this group, push on through the middle, and I'm at this point, I'm just going to be sending my units. I'm just sending them in because it's a waste not to just have them sit. Looks like, ooh, the Confederacy just spawned. They're going to come and help us as well. One of my medics just got killed by an infested Terran. Let's hope that they're not building a bunch of those. Let's keep scanning. Okay, I think I get it. And there's the other one. Wow, that was a coincidence that I just looked at that. But there's brown infested Terran infested command centers as well, and that may be what is spawning the... Well, I assume that's what's spawning the infested Terrans as well. At the beginning when it said, hey, look at these buildings, it also said, hey, they're spawning... these buildings are doing the thing. They're spawning the stuff, so maybe that's part of it. Oh god, Confederacy, please just kill this thing. Don't let it kill you. Okay, good work. Good work, Confederacy. This group is still doing fine. Let's just keep sending these units over here as fast as we can, and as long as we have a couple ghosts over there, we'll be able to, as long as we have a couple ghosts over there, we'll be able to maybe nuke somewhere. And I just have to remember to scan for lurkers. I haven't... The fact that this many units are still alive down here, to me, means that there probably weren't any lurkers here, but I haven't been scanning, and I should continue to scan around. Oh, there's another ramp down here, so we don't necessarily have to push up. The lurkers are up here, and they seem to be owned by yellow. Haven't seen any for blue, nor does blue seem to really be rebuilding anything particularly. What I want to do is start pushing upwards, because I want to get to that last command center. Maybe there's... Let's scan over here, too. That's the wrong one. Okay, so this is 8. Scan down here. Aha! I found you. I have a nuke. Not necessary right now, but maybe eventually. Are we 3-3-3? Or just 3-3, for that matter? Indeed we are. Yeah, sure, get rid of all the infested command centers, too. I think we can... No, we can't. I thought, like, maybe we can outrange the sunken colonies. Of course we can't. Let's go ahead and keep sending these units up here. Actually, no, this group I'm going to send to the bottom right to get rid of that last spawning pool. Maybe that will stop these annoying Zergling attacks that are quite distracting. I did get another... Yeah, there it is. Let's set this up and hotkey it. Okay, that's going down. I think what I want to do, though, is keep pushing down to the bottom down here and up this ramp. And maybe if we scan, we just nuke the top of this ramp and push our way towards the thing. Just gotta be on the lookout for those scary little, lurkers. Lurkers are just gonna annihilate my groups of units. Like, absolutely annihilate me, which is concerning. Okay. Is there another brown... Well, those Zerglings literally just spawned, so to me that kind of means we haven't properly killed them all? I don't know, though. Alright, you guys just leave that alone. Maybe there's another one here. Doesn't look like it. Maybe it's hiding. It seems like we've destroyed all those outlying brown bases. It really does seem that way. We do have one Cerberus fire bat. I'm going to call them Cerberus. They very well might not be, but that's what I'm calling them right now. I'm going to move these units over here and just start pushing into this direction. Maybe throw a nuke down in some particular fashion. Let's just start rallying all these units up here. Well, you'll get it eventually. The medic's going to run out of energy. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Let's rally everybody up in this direction, and hopefully lurkers will be pretty much ignoring us. Well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an SCV and move them down here, because I'm gonna start kind of prepping my way. I'm going to bring a couple, because some of these are going to die, get caught up by lurkers or something. Let's just bring them down here and get ready to just snag that chrysalis and get the hell out of here. Okay, we may have lost our Goliath. I think we may have lost our other Cerberus units. We started with some of the Marines. Again, they're marked as unidentified Marines, which is a neat little thing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scan here, and then why don't you throw down a big fatty nuke? Do it, buddy. Perfect. That is not going to be useful at all, is it? Oh, and we're going to nuke the Confederacy. Sorry, buddies. Oh, wait, no. Confederacy, draw the Zerg into it. Yes. Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's go. We've kind of opened the way. Let's just make sure that we're scanning a lot, and we just have to force our way up this ramp and just scan a lot. Let's just make sure to continuously scan until we're basically out of energy. I think those brown Zerglings are still spawning over here. That is disconcerting. I don't see any lurker spines. These units, no, don't go that way. We want to all come up this ramp. Here come some lurkers. Go ahead and scan in advance. We seem to be in okay shape. We really seem to be doing okay. Let's just keep scanning, making sure we get rid of as many of those as possible before they cause us problems. And I got a decent-sized force here. I'm listening for those lurkers. There's one. Okay, and I think now we're at the point where we just need to start rallying up to this area. And I'm also going to throw down a scan from range, just assuming that my units are all getting killed by lurkers at this very moment, and probably need some vision. I'll do it again. And let's just start spamming those Marines. Marine spam, here we go. Best part of the game. Okay, Marine spam. More lurkers. Okay, super cool unidentified Marine doing his job. I can't tell if the lurkers are being reinforced or not. Oh, God. They're everywhere. Yeah, I think the lurkers are being rebuilt, which is why this is pretty challenging. The ghosts might be helping. They don't do great damage, but they do hit from range, which may screw with how the lurkers are working. If that makes... I totally made that up. That makes no sense, doesn't it? Okay, move on up here. Let's even get the SCVs up here. I don't hear any lurkers. So I'm just going to wait for some of these reinforcements to make their way up. Here come the stream of Marines. This is what I'm talking about. The true Terran test. All right, back up. Super cool, Marine. You can survive. Okay, let's start pushing to the chrysalis. We're right here. Okay, let's make sure we scan here. Okay, keep scanning. Kill this thing. There we go. Okay, you know what? I'm snagging it. I don't hear any lurkers right now, so I'm snagging this, and we're just backing out. We have streams of units coming up behind us. Okay, so let's head on out over in this direction. It's also a neat little touch. I don't know how intentional this was, but it's a neat little touch that the Zerg that we're fighting are yellow, because Devours Children he was yellow colored. I don't remember what brood that is or anything like that, but it's just, again, a neat little touch. Here comes the extra Confederacy troops, too. I'm bolting. I'm going for it. We don't lose if this SCV gets destroyed. We just, he just drops it, so we can pick it up with another SCV. What I'm going to do, meanwhile, is just sort of attack in random directions and at least hope to distract a little bit. While we try to get that SCV back to base, because he's very exposed right now, and I don't want, like, a random yellow unit coming out of nowhere and killing me. That would just be really unfortunate. All right, overall, this went fine. I'm going to assume... I don't know if this is the end, but it certainly seems like this would be the end. So let's turn this in. Our next group of Confederate troops is a long way away. Not that that matters. Okay, we've done it. Wait a minute, what? You have stolen my son. You will suffer for it. Reach the installation. Optional. Slaughter all the Terrans with extreme prejudice. Whoa. Okay. So now we're playing as Devours adults. Can we control these Zerg? No, we can't. Okay. Well, this is an interesting turn of events. I don't know if my allies are going to be particularly helpful here, but I guess let's get going. It seems like a lot of my units that were here, no, they're still here. I guess let's just avoid them and go for the base. So the goal is just reach the installation. Wow, you know what, Vorgozz, I have to say, this is actually pretty masterfully crafted. Again, I don't know how much of this was intentional or just sort of a lucky dice throw, but basically, you restricted us to only making infantry, which particularly does not do well against Devours adults, or Ultralists in general. He has 10 base armor, so pretty much everything will only be doing 1 damage to him. At, you know, the minimum 1 damage. So, I guess let's just have him destroy these things. I mean, he's so powerful, and again, you've restricted the player in the first part to having tier 1.5 level units, which is actually really, I mean, I'll always preach that tier 1.5 is the way to, tier 1.5 at the beginning of the campaign is the way to go. It's absolutely the way to go. All right, I think now I regret making all these barracks. Because again, it introduces the player to your campaign without giving them overwhelming tech options and super challenging difficulty. And I kind of like the ability to, you know, I could make those ghosts and I could also nuke, so it's just a neat little touch. All right, see, and he's taking such minimal damage. I might as well get rid of some of this production, or I just bolt for the beacon, yeah, because we can kill everything. We've barely taken any damage. We've taken 150 damage total, and we were getting slammed by those Marines. Okay, look at this SCV valiantly trying to repair. What a guy. Okay. Oh, they're nuking. Whoops. Well, they're nuking with my own stuff. You know what? I'm just going to move a little bit because I'm scared. I kind of want to just end it. The optional mission, to be honest, doesn't really intrigue me that much because I feel like destroying all this stuff would take forever. And I think I wonder where that landed. Maybe it was like on top of their own stuff. I heard it blow up. But I kind of feel like destroying literally everything would be so time-consuming. It would be so time-consuming. And also, there's like these missile turrets on the high ground that we couldn't even get to if we wanted to. Like these up here. Just double-checking. Yeah, there's no ramp up there, so I suppose I'm not going to bother. Let's do it. Now you shall feel the rage of a father. It's so ridiculous. I expected this mission to be us having to kill Devours adults. I thought we would have gotten the Chrysalis and then he would appear and we'd have to destroy him. And I realize now what a nightmare that would have been, because even with a giant group of 100 Marines, we would not have been able to kill that thing. So I'm actually very, very grateful that that wasn't the case. So now instead, it appears that we're going to be rescuing Devours Children, the unbirthed Devours Children from this installation, which will be pretty neat. Alrighty, well, thanks so much for joining me. This has been Jay Borino, and I will see you next time. Bye now.